Welcome to the war! Hello and welcome back to Takehitsu Gaming, everybody. This is Takehitsu here, and I am finally back after, what, a year? A little bit more than that. Lots of things have happened, and among that, I have now been sponsored. So, without further ado, I am going to start a new campaign in Total War Warhammer II. And for those of you who know me, I don't like to play humans very much. I decided for this campaign I'm gonna play Grimgore Ironhide. The orcs are probably my favorite of all races. So without further ado, we'll go. The campaign difficulty is hard, battles are normal. This is because campaign getting very hard and battles getting any harder than that. Just make it ridiculous. Like, there's no fun in it. They're not balanced. The enemies basically have what they do is they crank up the stats that the enemy has, and to me there's no point in that. So let's just get started after a message from my sponsor.
Conference on the coronavirus crisis.
Infections top 15,000. More than 200 deaths.
Must stay home.
Alright, so Grimgore Ironhide could not let an insult stand. Gorfang Rotgut, master of Black Crag, had been slagging him off. So the Black Orc, bored with slaying things under Red Eye Mountain anyway, strode through the World's Edge Mountains, killing many stunties as he went. It didn't take him long to deal with Rotgut, although the cur fled and has sworn revenge. Now Grimgore finds himself boss of Black Crag, and the whole of the Badlands are ripe for plunder.
Black Crag is yours, my brutal lord. The Badlands beyond lay open for conquest. This area is dominated by tribes of inferior greenskins. On the plains to the west, Rotgut's Red Fangs mass against you, angry at the loss of their stronghold. Proving your utter superiority over Gorfang should be your first calling. Vanquish the Red Fang, and tribes of lesser orcs will flock to your banner, freeing your mobs to look further afield for lands to conquer. The stunted dwarfs that dwell in the mountains around you should provide plentiful quarry. Your enemies are belligerent and won't necessarily cow down to your indomitable will. They need to be tamed, broken, or annihilated.
Alrighty. So here we go. As I have stated, my favorite race is pretty much the orcs, so let's have a lot of fun and pull many teeths, yes. I used to have the, there used to be an, what do you call it? A downloadable thing. One mod that you could run that would change the currency into teeths, because the orcs made their currency by pulling the teeths of their enemies. But that is now changed because with many updates that, like many other things, broke. Alright, so very first thing to do. Grimgore's army, he's got some black orcs, a couple orc boys, a couple simple stuff, and he's got to come up here and kill Nash. This is a pretty simple battle. This right here, by the way, the Immortals, basically makes these guys, these black orcs, like invulnerable. I mean, they're not invulnerable, but it's easy. This will be an easy battle, so let's get it going. Alrighty. So this battle's pretty easy. They have mostly goblin spearmen, which, well, we all know goblins don't stand very well against orcs, especially when they're faced with black orcs. They do have one group of orc boys, which is what we're gonna aim our black orcs up for, but we're gonna aim our black orcs more like this. We got our own orc boys. We got our own goblins. Couple archers. We got some doom catapults and some boar boys. So this should be a fairly simple battle. It's not like it's difficult. So let's see here. We're going to start the battle. We're going to quickly pause. Now here's a question for you guys. Moving on from here. do you want me to pause the battles, or do you want me to go with the battles that are in real time where I give as many orders as I can during the battle? Because I am perfectly okay with it either way. They're wearing purple. No wonder they're so weak. Alrighty. So, for this battle, for at least today and probably next couple days, I will go ahead and be giving the orders manually. If you guys want me to do it so that I don't pause the battle, then let me know in the future in the comments down below, and we will get to it then. In the meantime, let's see. Orc arrow boys are not really a threat, so we'll send the goblin. That after goblin archers, that after the orc arrow boys, and you can go after the orc war boss. Alright, here we go. Or looks like a pretty nasty guy right there. Black orcs. Black orcs are awesome. The only downside to black orcs is they don't have shields. So when it comes down to it, they're really tanky and they're really weak versus ranged stuff. Alright, so there's that. Four boys moving around. Not exactly sure what the cinematic button is, but we will find that out. We already unlocked the Grimgore's Wog, which will boost my troops. They've already activated their boost as well. This is a very one-sided battle at the moment. Let's have them go into the back of the goblins. Yeah, they're getting murdered.
Will win. Smash him. Doing it. Bring it on.
Those goblins got run over. Huh, this guy got thrown all the way over here and somehow survived. Alright. You got this again. Oh, you can cast that. Yeah, cast it on him. Go after him. Activate the wall again. Like I said, simple battle. We're gonna let the black orcs just walk those guys off the battlefield. We're pretty much decimating them, so at this point it is almost over. And we killed what's his face, Nash. Alright, you go ahead and go. That was it. So that was the easy first battle for the day, guys. Or the series. Our hero for that one is the Orc Boys. And we killed him. Nash. So they're mad at us because before we actually even got started, we basically murdered their leader and took control of their castle. I like to eat people because it gives them benefits.
Warfang may think that his fortress at Iron Rock will provide him cover, but he is mistaken. Drive his forces out and take another of his strongholds as your own.
Alright, so Gorfang is still alive. I'm actually going to back off here. This. And we're going to go into a... Well, raiding camp would be bad, actually. We don't need to go into a raiding camp. We are now local. I'm going to recruit 3 Orc Boys. That will be this turn's recruitment point. We're going to upgrade this. Go over here. We need to build our gold mine. Or Cave of Shinies. And that will be that. Let's see here. So they've changed a little bit about how the orcs play. It used to be that they had fightiness for each of their armies. That was basically like a morale banner. That no longer exists. They changed the tree up. They added these scrap, which you put together, basically, you know, orc scrappo weapons. And yeah, let's go with Go Bigga. So, for example, I could come into here, and I don't think I'm able to upgrade the legendary lord himself, but I'm able to go to here, and they have this little upgrade button. See, this little scrap upgrades? And so then with you have enough scrap, you can give them an upgrade. Now, they're only able to get one upgrade per type. So there's an armor and there's a weapon. I believe they're only able to get the armor and then one weapon. They might be able to get... They might only be able to get one upgrade, period. I'm not entirely sure. But we obviously don't have the scrap. We got 42 scrap from that last battle, or 12 from the last battle. So we had we had 30 to begin with. And that be that. You also need scrap for certain research. And as all of the research is money. The other thing is it used to be you had to get a certain building for the orcs to be able to even begin to get research, and that is no longer necessary either. So let's see here. We could go for this Renowned and Feared, which decreases the upkeep for all the units and stuff, which is actually a pretty good one to go for. But what would that cost us in the end? I will get Route Marcher anyways. That's usually a good one to get, but it's also usually a good one to get all this stuff, like Smash them faster or all these things up here. So I will do the math and come up with a game plan for how to build up Grimgore Ironhide, and we will go from there. Let's see here. Do I want to recruit a lord? Probably should. Do I have a quest to upgrade to get a lord? So for objectives, as for victory campaign, we're going long for the long campaign victory. I don't really like doing short campaigns. They're kind of boring, in my opinion. Oh, I don't even have chapter objectives yet. Okay. We don't have a chapter objective yet, so we might not have unlocked our first chapter just yet. I think I do have to take Iron Rock for that to happen, but we'll find out. Either that or it'll happen this turn. There are a lot of empires and stuff to worry about. Alright, so Grimgore's gotten a little bit bigger. I would like him to... Well, his black orcs are now healed, so that's no longer an issue. Let's see. Yeah, let's have it over here and hit Iron Rock. While he's doing that, we are going to go ahead and get ourselves a new lord. Did I get my chapter objectives yet? Nope. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and recruit ourselves a new lord. Let's see here. Should we go Orc Warboss, Goblin Warboss, or Goblin Great Shaman? I usually get a Goblin Great Shaman. Speed plus 20, attribute of Strider. Strider means he ignores speed and combat penalties caused by terrain and can move through trees. Knowledgeable. Enemy wins a magic power reserve -5, and his are +5. And not really too thrilled with either of them. I'll go with the fleet-footed one. Get into the city. You'll recruit 3 orc boys for your first turn. Alrighty. That is that. We have encountered Karaza Karak. Rictus Clan Nest has declared war on Clan Hellsign. Discovered the ambusher. He's ambushing us. Weak little army. Alright, everybody. So that's going to be it for today. Oh, would you look at this. Gorfang Rotgut himself, their boss Nass. Alright, so that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. If you have, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Otherwise, let me know what I'm doing wrong in the comments down below, and have a wonderful evening. This is Takehitsu from Takehitsu Gaming. Good night.